Power Ranger.
Sorry that you're seeing me set up late, people that are watching this, because this has happened out of nowhere here. Apparently, fireworks. Oh, what? Whoa! Why is this? Oh, I thought I closed the stream. Sorry. Anyways, yeah, Vandalia is watching the fireworks, and I guess they started just now, or something. So yeah, I'm kind of set up still.
Started at 10. They started at 10.
Happy Independence Day, people.
Oh,
It's
what?
July 3rd.
We're weird.
I don't hear no fireworks where I'm at.
This is Dependence Day. It's the day before Independence Day.
I feel like that's a joke elementary school Nick would have tried to make.
Oh.
How do you get it to show just one picture?
Huh?
Nothing. I'm trying to get it to show Lamont's picture bigger.
Just click on it.
Oh well, I can't
Oh,
see
your
the
phone?
fireworks from here anyway. Yeah, I clicked on it. It's just staying the same size. It's okay though. I can't see any from my house.
You see him? Yeah.
I can hear them.
And it's daylight over here.
I want people to know, just real fast, that I went swimming, and my left ear is filled with water, and I tried to clean it out, but that seems to have made it worse, so not mess with my ear, and now I can not hear anything out of my left ear. Like, it's just completely silent.
Wow.
What?
It's really hard for me to hear, so sorry if I'm like...
Okay, I think I got this good now. Oh.
No, Matt.
Well, shit, he made that rule, so... what now? he kind of... He theoretically screwed himself.
Oh my god.
Wow,
He
that's
probably
hilarious.
He probably had a power surge or something, and he's just sitting there.
Ooh. I guess I walked too far away from my house.
That was ironic. You made the rule where, oh, you leave, you're gone for good, and then you somehow leave. We're all laughing about it. We're all laughing about it.
I don't know where my wireless connection cuts out. I guess it's about.
I have
that
unlimited Wi-Fi. I have unlimited data, so I don't care about that really.
far. On my way, doggy. Just watch on Lamont's phone.
Let me see it from here.
Well, anyways, we've been
Also, I'm
going
sorry if
for
I'm
about
loud, too.
3 minutes, so I'm pretty much ready to start, even though we've already started. But
Hey guys, welcome to Talking Time Caffeine. Happy Independence Day. Kind of. Day early.
Independence Day Eve.
July 4th -1.
Quick
July.
maths.
Yeah, me and Hauser's fireworks happened on the 3rd for some reason, because Vandalia's weird. Can y'all see him from here?
Even, how are you even, Vandalia? Do you have like a hotspot?
Unlimited Wi-Fi, unlimited data.
Now, wait, is your data actually unlimited, or is it quote-unquote unlimited?
Actually, unlimited.
Oh, wow.
For $55 a month.
For using
55 a month, unlimited data.
Jesus, only $55? Wow. Yeah, that's what I hate. Phone companies, oh, you get unlimited data. And then my company's like, oh, wait, you've used 4 gigabytes? Oh, sorry, man, gotta slow your connection.
Hey, gotta
basically
just
impossible.
the switch real fast. Gotta just shake the router.
Oh, the plug went out of the socket.
Oh, how'd that happen?
I think Snick's frozen.
unlimited data.
So can you see the fireworks from your window?
Oh, I figured out how to make it bigger now. No, I can't see anything. I tried to walk down the street and see more,
I
but
meant through
Oh,
my
I
phone.
see them.
through the phone I have it big now. I'm looking at it. I don't
So there's
know.
fireworks going off right now? I don't see
Oh
any.
yeah,
Yeah,
I see it
yeah.
on your phone. It's right above
Yep,
that
I
like
see it.
hothead
Right.
burrito.
Oh, I see it now. Wow, that's really tiny from here.
Well, I'm like 2 miles away from them, a little bit, a mile away, 2 miles away from the actual fireworks place.
Way more than like 5 miles, 10 miles maybe.
Anybody thought fireworks were weird? Like when I was little, I never noticed like the delay between the light and the sound. But when I grew up, I'm just like, whoa, wait, what's happening? What's happening?
Science lesson:
Same way
light
as
travels
thunder and
faster than
lightning.
sound.
Works the same way as thunder and lightning.
Yeah.
Like, I was actually seeing a compilation on YouTube that showcased all these spectacular lightning strikes. Typically, when you're in a thunderstorm, you'll notice that you'll see the lightning first, and then you'll count, like, a certain amount of seconds, and depending on when you hear the thunder, like, the longer it takes before you hear the thunder, the farther away the lightning strike actually was. Well, if the lightning strike is in your immediate vicinity, they happen almost instantly together.
When I funny enough, I mocked. I'd say 2 days ago. Like I mopped the entire house. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go put this mop on the porch to let it dry. I open the window and it's thunderstorming, and I'm just like, well, I'm gonna just leave this here.
I had some thunderstorms today. I actually had a thunderstorm today, which is
So did I.
Now it's gonna cool down.
It was pretty cloudy where I was at, pretty windy, so swimming was kind of meh. But
Hey.
it was so fun.
Hey guys, I live in Phoenix. What are thunderstorms?
It's when
I
you
was almost contemplating recording the downpour.
It's where rain comes down to the ground. From the,
Rain?
Up high. The rain is like little water that falls.
What?
what's water?
It's what you had in Colorado, but not as cold.
I got hail like 2 days ago again. Like I was at my friend's house. We were playing Resident Evil 2, and my friend's like, "Hey, look outside the window," and I thought he was talking about the liquor. I'm like, "Yeah, I know the liquor's walking across the window." He's like, "No, out my window, you dolt." And then you look out, and I just hear, and I'm just like,
Mario, you missed it here Saturday, but I got 2 new games: Secret of Mana for PS4 and Danganronpa 1 and 2 for PS4.
I
I don't know what those two are, but cool.
You'll find out
Okay, I get
eventually
both
you find out when I get to them and my game title.
You know, Danganronpa, I think that's how you pronounce it, has pretty good music.
Good story too. They even have an anime based on it.
But there's still a game that you don't have yet, Randelia.
Yeah, I know. Splatoon 2.
Oh, cool.
Oh wow, you actually remembered.
Bag of bullshit.
What?
Stick that want to play it. Stick that want to play that game now.
Volleyball.
No, he doesn't want to play because of the Stay Fresh thing in Splatoon 1. That's why. That's only why.
Oh, no. That goddamn bullshit is still in goddamn Splatoon 2 on my Nintendo, see?
What are you talking about?
I'm
What
gonna
are you
send
talking about?
My ear,
Yeah, we're gonna add a photo.
my brain
No,
has.
my
Been,
fucking library.
I
There.
cannot hear. I did not hear half the words, and all I hear is Splatoon, Splatoon 2. My
It
Nintendo.
has to do with the reason why Schnick doesn't play Splatoon 2. Or Splatoon, I guess.
This
I
is right
don't
hand.
play Splatoon because I don't like multiplayer all that much.
Figures.
I mean, we're not gonna play if we can all play together. The only way we can play together is if we're all 4 at the same time.
That's not Splatoon 1 or Stay Fresh. That's Octo Expansion.
So it's Splatoon 2.
It is Splatoon 2,
No, that's
but it's not
DLC.
Stay Fresh.
See, I was right.
Are you gonna go to Jim's Donuts after this? It's right there.
Maybe. I haven't ate there in a while. Maybe
One
open right
time,
now?
one time we got up to a stoplight
No, I
post.
can't think I can. I don't have any money on me.
One time, me and my friend were like, I was gonna walk from my house to his house. We got up to a stoplight post and we were mashing the button. We were looking down the street. We're like, why isn't the crosswalk thing working? And then we look to our left, 90 degrees to our left, and the cars are just looking at us like, the fuck, mate? Cross. And we're like, oh.
I was at a stoplight one time, and I was pressing this button to the crosswalk rapidly, and all I hear every time I press the button is wait. It's like, excuse me? Is this thing actually speaking?
Wow. By the way, I was at the pool.
We did the exact same thing, except it only said wait once.
Well, no,
Okay, so
mine said wait every time you pressed it. That's why I did it multiple times, because I was pressing it multiple times in a row.
Wait.
It was weird.
Anyway, speaking of the Switch and Nintendo, one of my friends, his battery like got messed up or something. Like it would be at full at 100% and it would die in like 15 minutes. And he tested it multiple times to make sure that it wasn't like a glitch with the power indicator. No, it was straight up just his battery. So he called up Nintendo and he's like, Nintendo. And then they're like, you get the warranty? And he was like, no. I'm just looking for a battery replacement. And they're like, oh, okay, that'll be $110, sir. And he's just like, excuse? He's just like, well, you could either get the $110 replacement for your Switch, which is a whole third of the price, or you could just get a full refund of everything Switch related. So that includes all his games, all of his save data, all of his accessories, and like his Pro Controller, which amounted up to $516.
Oh!
So he was like, I guess I'll take the full refund. And then he was like, and they were like, okay, sir, good day. And then he sent his Switch away, and now he just has $500.
I can't see anything.
He's like, well, I guess I'm gonna go get another Switch. So.
Wow. Well,
yeah.
Isn't his save data screwed either way, though?
I said, couldn't you just transfer your account from one Switch to the other? And he's like, I don't know, I don't really care. So.
Well,
like,
the problem though is that
But you gotta try.
the problem though. Hold on. The problem.
Get the warranty.
The problem is that if you buy another Switch, from what I think I understand, don't count me on this, but from what I think I understand, you can't transfer saves. So, if I'm correct, you're pretty much screwed if you get another Switch and you use it as a replacement if you lost your other Switch.
Sucks.
Though it should change when the subscription comes out, because there's cloud save, so when cloud save comes out, then it shouldn't be a problem.
More clouds.
I'm not sure if he got his SD card, like, a refund for it. He might not have gotten that refunded. Because he straight up got Splatoon 2, Breath of the Wild, his Pro Controller, even though they were still working and fine. He just got like a full refresh refund, which was like $516.
The Switch need to stay fresh.
Yeah, I found like really weird.
How much would it be if you got the warranty?
No, they're typically like $14 a year or something like that. I don't know.
Maybe that would have been cheaper then.
I'm not sure. Everybody has different prices.
I thought when you bought a Nintendo Switch or a Nintendo console new from Nintendo, you should automatically get a warranty from them. Like that comes with a year warranty or something like that.
I don't know how it works.
He bought it 6 months after the release of the Switch, so the warranty like just gone.
Oh. Well,
and
I thought you get a warranty every time you buy something. Period.
Anyways, when when he said he got the Switch like 6 months afterwards, apparently he was like on the phone with the Nintendo supporters or whatever for like 90 minutes. And they were like, "Oh, it's a common thing to have people's battery just die." And he's like, "Well,"
No, that shouldn't
and
be a
then,
common thing, actually.
yeah, he was like,
It's common.
yeah, but
So
why is it like
common.
$110 if it's a common thing?" But he said something like they told him like, "Oh, it was just the old model of the Switch." And then he's
What?
like, "I bought
What?
it 6 months after the
Wait a
release."
minute.
And they were like,
Old
"Oh,
model? Old model? Wow. Okay, yeah, sure, bud. Old model my ass.
yeah.
You
was
got because you
talking
got
straight
the
to
day
me.
one model, didn't you?
I got it day
No,
one,
did not
and I
get the
still
day
don't
one.
have
He got it.
problems.
Yeah, I got my Switch day one. I have no problems. The only thing I have problems with is my Joy-Cons, which are a bit loose. But I have a different pair of Joy-Cons, so it doesn't matter.
Apparently
Dude.
his Switch just sucked.
Dude,
No,
I
it's
must
just
have gotten lucky or something because literally every single problem that was out there for the Switch didn't affect me. I did not have any single problem with the Switch at all. The Joy-Con connection being crap did not have that problem. Joy-Cons were perfectly fine. Switch dock
Yeah,
scratching, nope, didn't really get those. I was even careful with it and still nothing. And I didn't modify
people who
the thing
scratch their
anyway.
Switch, people who scratch their Switch with the dock are just being forceful with it, and then they blame Nintendo. Like I've had my Switch on launch, and I use it docked and undocked all the time, and zero scratches, and I don't use a screen.
Wait. So people were being forceful putting their Switch inside the dock, and then when they ended up scratching it, surprise, because they were being so violent, pulling it in and out, and they blamed Nintendo for not giving a good dock. There is a retarded news story I saw in a YouTube video that I swear to God, we're probably going to get MarioTube headbang.
Really?
By the way,
before
you do that, is anybody in Twitch chat yet?
Nope.
Oh, hey, Snick, are you downstairs or upstairs?
I am downstairs.
Can you get on the Discord and advertise the link on Discord?
Well, I can't really start Discord on here. I could do it on the phone. Or never mind. I see the shortcut. I have to close it immediately. But all right. Anyways, here's the story. So this mom, maybe the dad went with two. But for sure, this mom brings her kids to an art gallery. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then her little boy looks up and he sees a statue. Like this head bust of a statue.
Who's Gamer
It's the
for
head,
Us 23?
shoulders. What?
Is that someone who's in here?
Games for Us 23 is Jesse in the call right now.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yes. Anyways. Alright. So the little boy sees this statue, like it's a head, the shoulders, and everything. Like it's like that kind of like upper body bust of some kind. He decides he wants to climb on it.
What?
Excuse.
So the security camera footage shows him trying to climb on it. His mom is nowhere in sight.
Oh my god.
Then surprise, surprise, he ends up knocking it over and it breaks.
And then what?
This smells full schnick. I'm just kidding.
I think it's over with.
This was not, even middle school schnick would not have done something that stupid, let's be honest. Well, then again, that's because I had good parents. Alright? I may have been a really shitty kid, but at least I had good parents, and whenever they stepped in, I was brought in.
Alright. This battery's not working very well. Yeah, it's over with. Alright. welcome back home now. Thanks.
So,
Oh yeah.
So, Schneck?
alright, so, security camera footage shows the mom finally showing up. She talks with the security guard, or at least I don't remember that part. I think it showed that, the mom holding her little girl, and the boy's just standing there, probably going, I noticed some kids just do that, and that's not really appropriate in a public place, I don't think. But, anyways. So, the mom ends up calling a news station because apparently a few days later she felt the vengeance of the art gallery. So, they sent her a letter saying, you know, you can't have your kids going destroying our property. You're gonna have to pay for that statue that was irreplaceably damaged, like it's damaged beyond repair. And by the way, that statue was over 100 grand. You're paying for that.
Oh!
And guess what? You know what the mom does?
She karate kicks his kid.
Calls a news station.
SJW.
Nope.
Sues the artwork
Nope, she
place?
don't do that.
Sues the museum?
She cries to the news station saying, this is ridiculous. This isn't my fault.
Well,
She sues the statue.
And guess what? In the fucking YouTube video where they tell the story, like, there's so many people freaking quoting Tina from the Angry Grandpa videos where they're like, it is your fault, not playing a fucking bill.
Like, control your damn kids.
yeah, ma'am.
Where'd you get this? Where'd you get this kid from? Where'd you get this kid?
Yeah.
Patreon.
Yeah,
Those
ma'am.
kids-
Sorry, ma'am. Technically, it is your fault, but even though the kid did it, I don't think the allowance you give this kid is gonna cover $1,000 or $100,000 or whatever it is.
Yep,
She's
$100,000.
like, can I pay with my kid?
What? What? Wow. Okay. Wow, I did not expect
But
that.
then again, that's the recurring thing. A lot of parents nowadays, I've noticed the bad parents, they just let their kids roam free. They don't be parents. They sit them in front of the TV. They give them a PlayStation or Xbox. They don't want to be parents. And then when their
They
kids
put in
go
Call of
off
Duty.
and do something stupid, they deny all responsibility.
They put in Call of Duty.
Yeah, I find that really unfortunate.
I mean,
like,
thankfully, I don't think those kinds of parents are as common as one might believe. I mean, MarioTube, whether you like it or not, I think your mom and dad did good with you.
Why you think I... Ew, that was a gross cough. Anyways, why did you think I had bad parents or something? Or I mean,
because
wrong,
anytime you, like the Crash Bash stream, for instance.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that, and when another thing.
Okay, that was one instance, alright?
Well, there were several instances that I will not name, but let's just say your mom.
Every time your mom says go to bed, or
well,
too loud.
Yeah, anytime she tells you to go to bed or too loud, like she's just doing that so that you don't mess up a sleep schedule or something.
Oh well.
Yeah, you know what's weird? I found a YouTube comment that was like, millennials, this entire generation is stupid, and then the comment right under is like, yeah, I wonder who raised them.
Yes, indeed. Mm-hmm.
That'll be us. That'll be us.
I mean,
Thank you very much. Not me directly, but.
Here's the thing, though. I get the feeling that eventually there might be so many people that were raised the wrong way that eventually their kids are gonna want to not repeat the sins of the fathers, and then maybe we'll get things good again. Either that or we're all dead.
Sorry, Vandalia, but I think for the first time in the podcast, I'm laying on my bed because I overate, and I don't feel like sitting up.
No, the second time.
I feel too full.
Second time you did that. You did that during the Cheetos scandal.
Oh, actually, no. No, this would be the third time, actually, because the Cage podcast I laid down. Never mind.
So the KH podcast, the Cheeto scandal, the hot Cheeto scandal.
And now this, because I overate.
Yeah, you weren't there. Yeah, you two weren't there for the Cheeto scandal. Mario here decided I'm gonna eat hot Cheetos dipped in sriracha sauce.
Yeah. And the reason why it was the reason why the hot Cheetos were a big thing for me at the time was because I was not used to spicy food, like, at all, so hot Cheetos for me was, like, really painful. I mean, well, maybe that's a little bit of exaggeration, but let's just say that...
Well, if you eat them through your nose, then yeah, I could imagine it would be painful.
Yeah, good luck eating them through your nose. Fucking just shove them up there. Shove them up the nostril. Yeah, let's just say it was a show of some kind. Huh?
A show of some kind?
Yeah, the Cheeto experience.
Oh, no. The best show you ever did was when you tried to dance like an ogre.
I don't remember who said it, but someone said that was disgusting when I told the group, hey, look, I found a bag of hot Cheetos unopened on the ground at my school.
I think I said that was nasty.
I think it was, yeah. And I'm just like, how?
Yeah,
it's not even open.
Pull that shit off the ground. It doesn't matter if it's unopened. It's like, goddamn, there's germs surrounding it, and like the moment you open the damn thing, they're probably gonna get in.
My body is already full of germs. Who cares?
Yeah, me and Brandon rewatched that episode, and Brandon was laughing like, hey, look at Schnick telling off Mario. Schnick's basically just like, ugh, idiot.
I thought Schnick was going to be like, yeah, because he was a goddamn idiot.
Oh, yeah. Earlier today, about an hour ago, me and Hauser were, well, not Hauser himself, I was with him. He ran a mile in 11 minutes. More like jogged a mile, really.
I've wanted to jog in my high school, but because of the stupid heat, I can't. But thankfully, because of the blessed rain, I could actually go out starting Thursday.
I didn't want to jog, period.
Well, then again, it's boiling hot in Phoenix 24/7 where you are.
Yeah,
Like
you'd start
What's
running,
winter?
2 minutes later you'd start crawling. So
Even if I make it 2 minutes, that's assuming.
Well, I don't know. Some of the fastest runners live in the most hottest areas, like in Africa.
Hey, do you want to know
Usain
something I
Bolt?
find stupid? Okay, do you want to know something I find stupid that humans do? Create benches out of steel. It's like in the summer it's gonna be roasting hot, and in the winter it's gonna just freeze
Well,
everything.
I think the idea is so then it withstands all the elements.
Yeah, but plastic can do that as well, like with slides and stuff.
Well, I guess. But wouldn't plastic be really hot too?
Also, yeah, I guess they can get hot. But have you ever been to like a park that uses like metal slides, like traditional metal, like red slides and stuff?
Forget parks. Just be in your car after it gets hot.
Oh man, the car. Oh.
Wait, when you don't have shady parking.
My car, well, not my car, but my mom's car at the time has gotten so hot. Well, actually, not. Okay, never mind. I'm going too far into it. Anyways, my mom's car got so hot in Colorado one time that literally the seatbelt was burning hot. Now in Phoenix, it's not the seatbelt that burns hot. In my dad's truck, it's the steering wheel that burns hot. And it doesn't help that it's colored black.
Yeah, poor Brandon had to deal with that
Black
when he
car.
was driving me home. He
No,
he
the
put his
car-
hands on the steering wheel and he was like, "Ugh."
The whole car is in black, just the steering wheel and the shifter is black, but it still sucks.
Yeah.
Get like a steering wheel cover or something. Maybe that'll help it.
I don't know. My fucking stomach is actually a lot in
I'm
pain
gonna,
now.
I'm gonna go
Oh
see
my
if my
God.
McDonald's. I'm gonna go see if my McDonald's is here. I'll be right back.
The goddamn Mickey D's.
Oh, so
Evil place.
Oh, so you're one of those
Goddamn
people that.
Swirlock wants to have a word with you.
So you're one of those people that has it delivered, eh? Lazy.
My
I
mom
hate
and dad are getting it, you bean.
Oh,
You Uber eated it.
You dodged the
Bozo
bullet
brain.
there. No, you.
Your Uber Eats is called your mommy.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What did you two even talk about Saturday?
Not much, just about got the new games.
Yeah,
and
freaking. I mean, I showed
Oh,
off my entire digital movie library because I was up in the living room using it and I had nothing better to do.
yeah, it was a very short podcast. We're like, okay, bye.
So you didn't really talk about much at all?
Not really, just the
No.
games. And he told some kind of stick story.
By the time
I
you...
mean, yeah, I think I may or may not have told a Schnick story, and I know I was saving one for when MarioTube was in here, but I think I want to be respectful to Hauser because it's not a very pleasant story. Like, let's just say it is going to be something so bad. MarioTube is going to ask me to never bring up the story again after I tell it.
Oh,
It
yeah,
can't
just like
be-
one other story.
It can't be. What is it worse than your diaper story?
No, why did you have to say it that way? Oh my God, no, no. Why'd you do that? Now you're gonna make
Well,
Nick
that's
reference
the point
it.
I have. That's the worst story I know he has. So
I
it's
know
not
it
that-
is, but why'd you have to directly say it? You
If
couldn't
it's worse
hint
than that
at it.
one.
Now you're gonna make him reference it again. Damn it! I swear to fuck.
Let's just say it's similar. It doesn't involve a diaper.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah,
Oh,
it doesn't
thank
involve
God.
a diaper.
Thank God. Oh,
Oh my!
I should have just
I
stopped
mean,
eating when
since
I had
House
a
has
chance.
already gotten hints as to, into that horror story, I don't know.
I think I'm gonna be stuck on my bed for like the next 2 hours or so. I'm in that much pain. I think I
Gotta just switch
really
things real
overdid it
fast.
this time.
No.
Schnick, your camera went vertical.
What the fuck? Ow.
What happened?
I don't know what the hell happened.
So your phone was just on the thing and... Ow! My hand! Oh. I hit it on a freaking thing on my wall. Ow.
Now I get the lay in bed because it's directly in front of the fan.
Well, I guess I'm changing my thing again.
Sorry, my battery's about to die.
Turns out,
Well, Jesse, you looked
turned
up.
out my McDonald's was here for like 40 minutes and now it's cold.
Oh my God.
So I guess I need to. Should I do an early daily onion then?
Sure.
Sure.
I guess.
Oh God, here we go. So when I was like 6 years old, maybe 5. You're probably gonna be more mad at how I treated the situation back then than what actually happened.
Okay.
So, I needed to go to the bathroom. I was already toilet trained, knew how to do number 1 and number 2.
Thank God.
And I decided, it was a weekend. I believe it was a Saturday. And I decided that I needed to go do number 1. There's a bit of a problem. A little part of me felt like I needed to do number 2 as well. But I decided, I'll keep standing up instead.
No! 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 Oh my god. You already fucking ruined it for me. It's already all over. It's all over. And Ogre and Schnick.
You already know what happens.
And Schnick, you're fucking gonna make me puke.
Decide, I don't need to do number 2 right now, even though I did.
Schnick, my stomach's in pain. Please
spare.
spare.
Number 1.
No, Schnick, please. My stomach's already in pain. Spare me. Fucking hell.
Then all of a sudden,
No.
I hear a horrifying noise.
No!
It sounded like this.
Fuck. Oh no. I'm turning on my webcam for this, but I'm probably turning it off afterwards. Here's my fucking webcam. You can see the pain in me.
This is the guy who would, a couple years later, aspire to make RPGs.
Fuck.
The little kid. So.
There's more? No.
Yeah, there
No.
is. There's my Graham's reaction. My Graham's reaction was golden.
Which one?
Huh?
Which one?
I mean, which
I
one?
thought you had more than one grandma.
I never knew the other one.
Oh, okay, then never mind.
So, there's only one I really knew. So, I, of course, panicked because because let's just say the carnage landed on a rug in the bathroom.
Cool.
Oh my fucking god.
And I was introduced to the concept of stain.
No!
I actually...
Oh
I was
no.
like, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please. I cleaned it up, and I got
Yeah,
rid of it.
cleaned.
But then I left, but then, in the words of Gunnery Sergeant Hartman, there was a brown stain on the mattress.
Oh.
Fuck.
And I was like, oh no! So you know what I proceed to do?
You get a single baby wipe. I don't know.
What the fuck?
Your hand.
I did nothing.
Oh.
I did nothing.
What?
The dog
I
did it.
didn't even try to clean it.
The dog did it.
Nothing? You expect for us to sit around here and do nothing?
Yes, that's what elementary school Schnick would have fucking did to you. And I didn't even tell anybody else.
What?
My mom and dad were away on a business trip, so it was only my Graham and my Uncle Wally.
What a
Uncle Well,
I
douchebag
just
you were.
didn't tell them.
Oh my god.
I just freaking magically hoped that no one would fucking notice.
Are you? Alright. I'm done. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.
Oh, this is far worse than Christian, huh?
Good night.
Then again, to my very slight credit, I was only 5 years old at the time.
Look at stream. Good night.
Salty emoticons.
Oh god.
So, freaking the next morning, I wake up to my Graham sounding kind of angry. I
Wait,
don't
the
remember
morning?
much of
You
what-
said the morning?
next morning.
When did it first start?
It was around 4 in the it was like 4 or 6 in the afternoon on Saturday, and then I wake up Sunday morning around.
No, okay, that's it. You made me woke. My stomach pain is now gone because this is now a whole new tragedy. Oh my fucking god, this is a twist I did not expect. What the fuck?
Whoa.
Oh my god. Schnick, are you... You didn't bother and you got away with it till the next day? Excuse me, but why? The fuck did you get away with it that long?
I guess simply because no one used that bathroom for the rest of the day. Oh my fucking god! But when I got busted, it was deep shit.
What the hell?
Oh, bye, Hauser. I think Hauser heard enough.
Yeah, he's done. He is done. He's out of the house. He is gone. He does not want any more of this ridiculousness.
And he's out of here.
This is the You're right, Schnick. This is the worst story I've heard. There's nothing that can top this.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna bring it up again after.
Oh, really? Are you? Because the last story you said you brought it up multiple times. So
I never retold it.
okay, maybe not multiple times, but you brought it up again by making your famous.
Vandelia brought it up again.
No, you made that famous quote. Remember?
I'm not gonna say that quote.
Yeah, fucking good.
Vandelia, don't say it.
I don't remember what it was.
Oh, thank God. Unfortunately, I remember. Because it was traumatic. But this is even more fucking traumatic now.
I can't remember which I can't remember which podcast episode it happened in.
Good. We don't need to know.
Alright, so...
Fucking
anyways,
bullshit. This is fucking bullshit.
I wake up and I hear my gram sounding a little bit angry.
Oh yeah, you think? You think?
And I'm like, I couldn't even hear what she was saying. All I know is I saw a light on in the hallway, and my gram was just saying a whole bunch of stuff, and then I hear my sister saying, "I didn't do it."
Oh no.
At that point, I knew.
Oh.
You
Schnick
were
ran under his bed.
fucked.
Schnick jumped into the cabinets.
Yep. And then my gram's like, "Well, if you didn't do it, that means he did it."
Oh no.
So she kind of power walks into the bedroom. Douglas, take your bed all over the floor.
Oh.
And I pretended to just be waking up, and I feigned ignorance.
Whoa.
Oh.
Why are you so loud,
Nicholas. This ain't gonna help you today. This ain't gonna help you today because I'm gonna beat your fucking ass.
That's exactly what she kind of said next. She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna smack your ass."
Fucking.
She burst down your door with the hatchet. Here's Granny.
You're like, I was sleep
She
pooping.
should have freaking put on riot gear and busted down my door to come after my ass. Like I'm freaking. And then no, she needed to go freaking Bonnie and Clyde on my ass and freaking pull out a freaking Tommy gun, empty the clip for that, pull out a freaking trench gun, empty the gun of that, and then pull out a freaking M9 and empty that just to be sure, even though half the clip of the Tommy gun probably would have did.
No, she should have just beat you with a wire hanger.
A weapon.
Oh yeah, I didn't get beat, but I did get I don't remember the lecture.
What? All you got was a
I did not
lecture?
get away with it scot-free.
All you got was a lecture?
How old were you again?
5.
And this is the first time, or what?
The only time, thank God.
Oh.
Because let's just say at least elementary school Schnick learned his lesson, and he made sure if he ever felt the urge, he has to sit on the damn toilet to be fucking sure.
Yeah? You think?
Mm-hmm.
One time,
Idiot!
I have a story that's kind of similar, but not as gross.
Yeah.
One time I was really sick, like from like I was in the middle of school and I was really sick, and I'm just like, I need to get my dad. So then my dad comes, pick me up, I drive, get car sick plus being regular sick. So I'm already super nauseous. I feel like I'm dying. So I kind of run / jog, like I'm like sweating. I have a headache. My stomach hurts. I feel ultra sick and nauseous. And I run, but I'm like not gonna make it to throw up in the toilet. So what ends up happening is I run and I throw up in the Mom's just like, excuse? Why the sink?
Why
I had
the
to clean
sink?
up.
Would you rather have it on the floor?
Yeah.
I did it.
Oh my God, that's the exact same logic from one of my preschool stories where I freaking imitated Rugrats in Paris and I spat my milk out into a trash can. And then you were like, and then Adam's immediate reaction was, "You're not supposed to put lids in trash bags." And I'm like, at least it wasn't on the floor.
I had a similar story, but I
Be grateful it wasn't in your face.
But I didn't make it to the trash can. I was at the park. I was on one of those spinny swing things that spin around,
Oh God.
and I got sick on it. And me being sick made the other kids get sick too.
Cool.
Just like Chunk from the Goonies.
You know what happened to me when I was a kid? So I was really sick for some reason, and I was taken to the doctors. My grandparents were with me during this, so both my parents and my
Yes.
grandparents. And then this doctor gives me this thing that's supposed to look like chocolate, and I'm like, I don't know if I really want to eat it. Oh no, it'll be fine. So I eat it, and I just feel this build up in me, and I'm thinking, oh God, it's gonna happen. So I try and get someone to give me the bucket, or like a pan or something. I don't know. No, pot. I try to get.
It was in my bucket. It's my bucket.
So yeah, I tried to have the doctor give me the pot to puke in, and for some reason this bitch doctor refused to give me the bucket for some fucking reason. So I tried signaling one of the family members from behind to get it for me. My grandma's reaching over for it, but at this point it's too late, and I was fucking so nice to not puke at this bitch doctor, but honestly, I should have puked on this motherfucker, because the doctor was standing right in front of me while I was sitting on the thing that doctors have you on for whatever reason. I should have just fucking puked on the bitch.
She's like, would you like a cup of water?
Oh my God. You know what?
Ma'am, I'm about to puke. Can you give me that pot? No, I can't give you the pot to puke in. Okay, well, fuck you.
Projectile vomit.
Jesus. But now,
In
here's
fact,
the thing.
actually, oh, sorry to interrupt,
go.
but it was so bad that my dad said, you should have puked on her.
Well, I have a.
What I was gonna say is that now we need to stories. Everybody gets the Daily Onion of times they got nauseous and sick.
I'm nauseous. I'm nauseous.
Because I do have a couple of elementary school and middle school schnick stories involving me getting sick.
Like the Is one involved why you got grounded for 10 years?
Sorry.
What about Burger King?
No, I said this one of them involved why you got grounded for 10 years.
Grounded for no, because that's not actual illness. I mean, there was a story where the consequences of that actually led to one of these sickness stories being even worse for me. Like I've told this story before. So, simply put, it was 4th grade.
It's 4th grade, okay.
4th grade.
Yeah.
That was my favorite. 4th grade was my favorite year at school.
It was the morning. I had to obviously get up, eat breakfast, dress myself. But then I was drinking a pouch of Capri Sun. Then all of a sudden I began to feel really nauseous. I felt like I needed to puke. So, oh my fucking god, I'm about to, you know what, I rage quit Far Cry 3 for today. Thank you.
Calmly rage quits.
Now I can just lay in bed and do wacky stories.
I guess me and you are both doing the same thing, Schneck.
Yeah, so what happened? I felt like I needed to puke, so I run to the bathroom, and I ended up puking in the toilet.
Okay, that's pretty normal. Yeah.
And then here's the thing. This was like 1 year after I faked illness in order to come home and play PlayStation 2, and that's what caused like the freaking permanent ban for me playing games on weekdays.
Yeah.
So I tell my gram I'm sick, and she's like, well, go tell your mom, but bring your stuff with you. Well, more specifically, I think she was more like, well, you gotta go to school, but tell your mom. And then I go out and tell my mom, Ma, I just threw up in the toilet. My mom's response was more or less, yeah, right, get in the car.
Oh, wait, I think you told us before.
Yeah, I have. I tell my teacher at school, and he's like, well, I'll send you to the nurse's office. The nurse finds I have a high fever. My mom takes me home, and she's in complete disbelief. She's like, oh, if you're really sick, you need to sleep. So I go in my bedroom, I turn off the light, and I actually put on one of my Scooby-Doo VHS tapes. When I was like partway through the second episode, I ended up vomiting all over myself.
Why? What? You don't know?
Nope.
Oh my fucking god. I'm too lazy to get...
But yeah, and then my mom comes in, she sees the horror, and then she's like, oh, he is sick. So she sets me up in the living room. Alright, I have two more stories. Two more at the moment. Well, actually, I have three.
No, yeah,
so,
four.
Number two, this was probably around the time my cousin... Did I tell the story of how my dad was trying to tape the Hey Arnold movie off TV, but then my cousin changed the channel and ruined it?
I don't think I remember. Maybe.
Well, maybe I'll give you a quick refresher on that. So, at the end of third grade, I started, when we were like finished with all our tests and all that, me and some other classmates got to go to another class, and we were watching the Hey Arnold movie. Except I didn't get to see how it ended. But conveniently for me, there was one weekend on Nickelodeon where they were playing it 3 times. Once on Friday, once on Saturday, once on Sunday. So, for the Friday screening, I missed it because I simply forgot. Immediately afterward, I regretted forgetting. Like, after what transpired that weekend. So, what happened next, I was planning on seeing it on Saturday, but then out of nowhere, my mom and dad took me to a local theme park.
No, not theme park.
I mean, I was certainly surprised, but I had to enjoy it.
You had to.
Darn! Darn! I don't want sunlight and fun. I want Hey Arnold the movie.
Uh-huh.
Limited release.
Yup, so I missed the Saturday screening, and I was like, okay, for sure, I'm gonna see the Sunday screening.
No.
Yep, nope. Not at all. Trying to see the fucking... okay. Alright, so... what happened next was... Sunday, I was all primed and ready to watch, until... it was either me or my sister. We realized, oh my god, we didn't see Shark Boy and Lava Girl yet. So we needed to go to the movie, and my dad's like, oh, we're gonna go to the movie theater, and of course he picks the showtime when the Hey Arnold movie was playing.
Oh my god, like right when it started?
Yeah, well, it was going to start in the middle of the screening, and then, like, the ending of it, I ended up getting to catch the ending of it, but then we get to what transpired. So my dad's like, okay, we're going to go to the movie, but look, I'm going to set up the VCR, and I'm going to record the movie.
At least that's what you thought.
Hey,
he did set it up, and it did actually start.
Hey, what's on your hand?
Huh? My hand?
No, Snick's hand.
Oh.
It's just...
No, the other side. It looks dark. Is that hair, or is it paint? In the back of your hand. Maybe it's just shadows, like green stuff on your hand from the...
Oh no, he's an ogre. Or green.
Sorry, go on.
Alright, so... I go around the house, I tell my mom, I tell my Gran, even though she never really went upstairs that much, and I tell my cousin, do not touch the living room and the master bedroom. My mom, my Gran readily agree, my cousin's like, yeah, whatever. So... we go to the movie, we come back, I go to the master bedroom. I more or less noticed immediately that my cousin changed it to a sports channel.
Wow.
And then, of course, my cousin being my cousin denied all knowledge and was saying, oh, you never told me not to change the channel.
Oh my god. Sorry, but your broadcast has been interrupted by sports ball.
At least at the time, she got away with it.
Shinik, sorry, but your broadcast has been interrupted by sports ball.
Let's just say my sister started crying when she found out what my cousin did.
Really?
Yeah, and let's just say my cousin has historically been a lot nicer to my sister. I mean, when she was younger and we were like toddlers, she was nice to both of us. But then she probably got tired of my antics, and even then, even nowadays, like, let's just say she's not the nicest person to be around. At least with me.
Wow. Oh, I'm gonna be nice to you. Oh, you're a few years older now? Oh, fuck you for the rest of your life. You're no longer cute.
Yeah, let's just say this is the kind of person who loved SpongeBob, and now she doesn't even bat an eye at it, not even the earlier seasons.
Wow. But it's for kids, so therefore I hate it.
That's more or less what happened. When she was like 12 years old, the very first year her moody attitude started, I was like, what? Oh, look, SpongeBob's on. We can watch SpongeBob together. Don't you like it? And she just responds with, used to, and then just walks away.
Rip.
And yeah, so, and my dad's like, look, the ending's playing. You need to come watch it. Aren't you going to come watch it? And I at least got to catch the ending of Hey Arnold. But then again, thank God for Blockbuster, because I was able to just rent it from there.
Blockbuster. Remember those were things?
Honestly,
where I'm at, there is still a Blockbuster sign up, even though the store itself is a generic flea market.
Honestly, fucking, if I was forced to miss a movie for the most part, and I still had a chance to watch the ending, I would still not want to watch the ending alone, because what's the point? That's like taking a book and going to the last chapter. That makes no fucking sense.
I watched most of the movie inside of a classroom, but then the funny thing is, a very similar occurrence happened with Hey Arnold, the Jungle movie.
I have not seen that movie yet.
It is good. You should try to see it. So, thing is, last year I go on Nicktoons and I find that there's going to be a screening of Hey Arnold, the Jungle movie, because I actually missed its premiere because I think Nickelodeon had some bad timing going when it came to premiering the Jungle movie. They premiered it on Thanksgiving Day.
What?
At the time, everyone would be eating dinner, in fact.
What the fuck?
In fact, the movie didn't do that well in ratings because of it. But
Wow.
It seems to be enjoying a lot more success on DVD, thank God.
Fucking seriously? Thanksgiving? That's retarded. Like, oh, hey, kids aren't gonna do shit on Thanksgiving, totally. They're gonna be thankful for this movie. And, oh, we lost money. Oh, fuck.
Let's just hope the Rocco movie does not premiere on Thanksgiving, because that was not a good decision.
Or any other big holiday.
This is a holiday-related movie.
Hey, let's show like 5 different movies on night of 4th of July.
Well, anyways, with Hey Arnold, the Jungle movie, there was a screening on Nicktoons a couple of days before Christmas. But then here's the thing. The screening was not until 2 days after I was going to Florida. And because of Florida, I was going to miss it. But thank God for DVR, bitch, because that's what my cable service has.
Awesome. You're like, cousin, don't touch the DVR.
Well, thing is, my cousin was not here. So there's no way she could have even laid a finger on it. So I just set the DVR to record, and I come back home, and sure enough, it was recorded, and I watched it.
Too bad you didn't have DVR back then, during the first Hey Arnold situation.
Oh my god!
Situation.
You know what would suck?
What?
You know how fucking DVR recording, you can just skip the... Wait a minute, DVR is what I'm thinking it is, right? Cable thing?
Yeah, where you record it off your cable box, and then it's like saved in like storage, and then you can like fast forward and rewind as much as you want.
Okay, yeah, it is what I thought it is. Anyways, as I was saying, so wouldn't it suck if you paid for DVR service, yet when you record it, if you try to skip the advertisements, it won't let you? That would
I don't
fucking
think they
suck.
care, because they probably record, because the advertisements play no matter what.
Well, yeah, but with DVR, you can just fast forward through them. But what if you can't do that though? Like, there's a thing in the software where it's like, oh, advertisement detected. Sorry, can't skip.
That's exactly how it works on Hulu, actually.
Well,
Unless you pay,
what?
unless you pay the extra money for
but
it.
you don't record on Hulu though, right?
I mean, there is an option to get live TV on Hulu, but I don't think you record it. No.
I'm back.
Oh, I see.
Oh yeah, by the
And-
way, Hulu is trashed because it still makes you watch ads. That's retarded.
Unless you pay extra.
No, even if you pay the highest
extra money,
thing.
you don't have to watch ads. And
Yeah.
not to mention, not
Well-
all shows make you watch ads. Like, for instance, the
I don't watch
Nickelodeon
that. I don't-
show... No. The Nickelodeon shows do not require you to watch ads.
I don't have ads on my
even
Hulu.
well, even if you pay the highest thing that you can pay for no ads, some things still show you ads. I don't know what specifically, but certain things will still show you ads,
Nothing I've seen so far.
which is pretty stupid. I think mainly live TV does it.
It'd be funny if it's like $100 to get rid of ads or something, and then you watch the show, and in the middle of the show, it's like you're watching Fuller House or something, and then it zooms in on the dog. Then the dogs are like, "Here's this dog food. Please buy it to support dogs."
Just like the Truman Show.
Yeah.
I think Hulu is trash specifically because they have the fact that, oh, there's this option, but you have to watch ads. Like, no, fuck that. The whole point is to not have to watch ads and have shows on demand. What the fuck is this, Comcast?
The only reason I like Hulu more than Netflix is I can watch the shows as they air, not at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no. Oh, you gotta watch ads if you don't want to pay the maximum price. Like,
I
fuck
don't
you.
care. I just sit through the ads.
I'd
My
rather
mom, the
not.
only reason she uses Hulu is so she could watch General Hospital. So,
I'm currently using Hulu to watch the Nickelodeon shows that are on there, and also to get new episodes of Gotham when they air. But since Gotham's coming to an end, might not have much use for Hulu.
so wait, what shows, Nick, are you watching? Are you watching Bunsen?
Oh,
Like, what-
hell
wait.
no.
Yeah, wait. I'm trying to remember what new Nick shows. I know that The Loud House is probably still on. What other Nick shows are there?
Well, they still got SpongeBob.
No
Oh,
shit,
yeah.
they got SpongeBob.
I just watched the new SpongeBob episodes on demand if they come out. Also, the new SpongeBob episodes are like a gamble nowadays. They're either gonna be really good, or they're either gonna be mediocre. So that's how I. Find
Yeah.
the
I
episodes.
mean, I did say earlier I was conducting an experiment. When I was a kid, they had Nicktoons TV, the TV channel. It was just 24/7 non-stop Nicktoons from like the 90s and even like the present day at the time. But nowadays it's kind of fucked up because they air the exact same shows in like freaking 4-hour marathons constantly. I mean, I've seen that it's getting better since they are re-airing some older stuff again. But there was this period when they were only airing the new stuff and they mixed in live action.
Wow.
And I mean, Nickelodeon's live action sitcoms, they're not as bad as Disney, but they're still not very good.
I'd say Nick's sitcoms are on a very slight advantage over Disney, but
Like-
I'd say a lot of them are really cringy.
Like, pretty much the only advantage Nick's sitcoms have over Disney's is that in Nick's sitcoms, at least the actors try.
But hey,
Yeah.
guys, we got sitcoms on a place that's actually even better than Nick. You know where? Nick at Night.
Dog with the blog.
We get actors like George Lopez.
So one thing I don't really like is for Nick. It was the guy who does most of Nick's, or used to do a lot of Nick's sitcoms. He did iCarly.
Dan Schneider.
Yeah, Dan Schneider. I don't really like.
Oh,
the guy.
that
He's-
faggot.
Yeah, he's a weirdo.
I think he's leaving Nickelodeon.
I
Or
think-
he
I thought
already
he-
left.
I think he already left. Thank God.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he did already leave.
Yeah, all of his social media is down. So
Well, anyways, what happened was... So when I was a kid, I loved how the way Nicktoons was formatted. But nowadays you can't really get that because, I mean, they have Nick Splat, but that's late night only.
The fuck is Nick Splat?
It's a block on Teen Nick where they basically play 90s Nick stuff.
And that's at night? What the fuck?
So wait, is that basically Nick's version of Boomerang? But like only...
It more or less is, but the problem is, I mean, it's nice they have something, but the thing is, Nicktoons originally was that, except it was 24/7.
Yeah, I remember when it was like that when I was a small youngin.
I remember watching Danny Phantom on Nicktoons.
I mean, thankfully, Nickelodeon makes a lot of money on freaking cashing in on nostalgia. So, a lot of their older shows are readily available on some kind of home media. So, what I've been doing, currently I'm only doing this with Nickelodeon, but I may eventually mix in Cartoon Network and Toon Disney. So, what I plan to do is more or less for my own personal use only, for obvious reasons. I plan to, by getting a hold of many of the old bumpers from Nicktoons, Toon Disney, Cartoon Network, the likes, and obtaining all those from YouTube, like coming up next, this show plays an episode, and I plan to kind of reconstruct the way that those 24/7 channels used to function.
Hey, I know that I just got back, but I'm probably just gonna leave for the night because I'm at a different person's house and everybody's kind of freaking out and, you know, running wild.
What do you mean people are freaking out and running wild?
I mean, before you go, what do you think of my little experiment?
It seems interesting.
Yeah, like it's... I mean, obviously, I couldn't sell any of that. I would not, nor would I want to. It's for my own personal use.
Jesse, what do you mean people are running rampant?
There's just a bunch of kids having fun. They're running around the house, so...
So what, you need to be a chaperone? Chaperone, is that what you say?
Bozo brain.
You.
No.
Yes.
Anyways, if you hear earthquakes, that's just them walking around upstairs. So...
Okay.
I'm probably just gonna go now. So, see everyone.
Bye.
Okay.
And
so what do the two of you think of?
So, what do you mean you're gonna make it like 24/7? Like, I don't understand.
Like, legit, I'm gonna go in Premiere, and I'm gonna buy all the, like, I've been buying a lot of the old Nick, like, I'm gonna buy as many of the shows as I can, the stuff that I liked. And what I would do is essentially I wouldn't extract it from the discs directly because you can't do that, but I would tape them and insert the recordings into Premiere and basically format it like a TV channel.
Okay.
Like, I wish I could show it, but I don't want anyone to get copyright.
So, what are you gonna call it? The Schnick Splat?
I guess I could call it the Schnick Splat. Like, the idea is that it's obviously for my own personal use. Like, I mean, thing is, making your own personal copies is not illegal. Like, it's only when you try selling them.
Well, isn't free distribution also legal too?
I guess, but that's very vague and kind of hard to figure out.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I bought illegal videos then from eBay. Somebody recorded.
I mean, the thing is, not all shows I can buy.
Yeah, somebody back in the early 2000s, before seasons were a thing on VHS and DVD, I bought the entire 7 seasons of Boy Meets World off of eBay. Somebody re-recorded.
Yeah, let's just say that obviously not all shows I would be able to buy. Like, only the shows that I can readily get in a complete series box set can I buy. Like, for instance, Kablam on Nickelodeon. That has never gotten a home media release of any kind. So instead, I mean, thankfully, this was a bit of a special case because one of the co-creators ended up uploading every single episode to his website.
Kablam!
And I just downloaded the whole series because that's the way you get them. You have to go on his website and there's like links to all the episodes, and I had to download them all.
So you do have them?
Yep, I do have them. They're in the highest quality possible.
Nice.
Like, I will say, when I showed you the Prometheus and Bob shorts, I will say the VHS recordings on YouTube, like, the actual downloads I got, they are much higher quality. Probably because they were ripped straight from the original tapes that were used to play them on TV.
Possibly. And plus, VHS tapes are kind of iffy.
Yeah, there's that. And then let's see, a lot of things done by Disney, such as Recess. I have to go online to find those too. Like, I have to find them in YouTube videos, more or less. Because Disney has never done a home video release for most of their shows. But, I just think that back in the 2000s, things were a lot better. Either that or I'm just old. And
no, 2000s were better. I agree with that statement. 2000s were so much better.
You know what we've become?
What?
What?
The back in my day people.
I guess.
I'm just hoping that when I have kids, like, that's the whole idea. Like, if I learned how to burn Blu-ray discs, I would burn a freaking 24-hour marathon on a Blu-ray disc, put it in a Blu-ray player upstairs, and just have my kids sit and watch it.
Back in my day, the cartoons were good.
Well, I don't even know if it would be even easy at all to burn a Blu-ray because of how some of the discs are so sophisticated. Like, some of them need fucking Wi-Fi to work. They have unskippable ads. They have a bunch of fucking code on there.
There do exist burnable Blu-rays, but the thing is, you don't even have to put them in HD. It's more or less just a storage medium.
No, I can see it now. Stick as a grandparent if he ever has to give a girl, or maybe he'll adopt. But he'll be like, "You kids, back in my day, we didn't have any of this chibi crap."
No, Schnick, it's like you fucking purposely make it look like that it's live TV when it's not.
No, not chibi. You'd be like, no, Stick be like, back in my day, we didn't have any of this bubbly cartoons.
I swear to God, if 50 years from now everything turns into the bubbly shit, I am not going to have any faith in animation anymore.
Well, is everything bubbly shit right now?
Almost everything, yeah.
What do you mean almost?
Because pretty much everything on Cartoon Network is the bubbly shit. Nickelodeon has a lot of bubbly shit, except for SpongeBob and Loud House.
What about Disney?
Disney has the least amount of bubbly shit.
Surprisingly.
Yes. Well, not actually, unsurprisingly, because Disney has the most money.
Disney has the worst real life sitcoms, the best cartoons.
Yeah, they actually do.
Wow, that's fucking surprising. Even though their Star Wars animation is shit, because
except
the Clone
Star
Wars
Wars Rebels is actually good.
Not as good as the Clone Wars.
Okay.
I mean, I don't really get to watch these shows anymore, but I did watch the Clone Wars, and that shit was fucking good. But Rebels is just kind of underwhelming in comparison from what I've seen.
By the way, Stick, have you seen Solo yet?
No.
Alright.
I might go see Incredibles with my dad tomorrow.
I still didn't get to see Incredibles 2. But then again,
I'm gonna go see it for the second time.
Technically, I could wait until it comes out on disc and then just fucking play it in my room on my personal projector, and there you fucking go. Personal home theater. Let's go.
Do you plan to see Incredibles?
I fucking want to see Incredibles too, but I can't.
Because I really want to describe the short film that they played.
I'm gonna see the Wasp this Friday, probably.
I just want to say I really want to describe the short film they played before it, because let's just say something happens near the end of the short film that everyone thought was very emotional, and the ending of the short, I mean, when you understand the metaphor, yeah, you could say it's a good metaphor, except the way they depict it. Let's just say my sister calmly said, "Oh my God."
That's not calm. What are you talking about? That wasn't even calm. She calmly said, "Oh my God!"
Like
she was like, "Oh my God," or "What the hell?" Like in a very weirded out way. Blaze 1776 was calmly laughing, like thinking to himself that what he just saw was ridiculous. And me, when I looked into the context, I actually burst out laughing.
Oh, the last one I remember watching for Disney was the dog one.
The dog? Does that have something to do with the kid with the broken leg?
No.
The broken leg.
This is a little doggy, like a puppy or a little dog that ate the stuff that fell off the guy's table, you know. But then he got a girlfriend, and most stuff was on the table.
That's right.
And he was sad. Because he get no food anymore. But then, yeah, they had a baby. The baby was everywhere. Throwing food everywhere. The dog was happy again.
Oh, okay. We're on like two completely separate pages, I guess.
I think that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, now that I think about it, I think what I was talking about isn't even Disney, but it looks like it. Never mind.
Yeah, let's just say I really want to describe the short film. I mean, it has nothing to do with Incredibles, but...
I wonder if the short film is going to be on the Incredibles 2 discs.
It probably will, but as a bonus feature.
Spoilers!
Well, Schnick, here's a question. Do you think I should watch The Incredible in the theater, or should I wait until a disc comes out?
It's a nice-looking movie.
But should I watch it in the theater, or should I wait for a disc and then play it on my personal projector?
Watch the movie on disc, huh?
Huh?
How much are you gonna watch? How much will you be rewatching it on disc, huh?
Well, that's a very good question, and probably like one time.
It depends if we got the house. It all depends if we get out of the house or not. If you don't get out of the house, then might wait for this. If you get out of the house, what?
I mean, I don't know. Well, then again, doesn't it come out on Netflix before disc? Like, don't movies do that?
No, I don't think it's going to be going on Netflix.
Oh, okay. Well,
maybe Disney Flicks.
Yeah, Disney Flick.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying that it might be better to get on a disc for me because I don't have to risk having some fucking stupid bullshit happening in the theater. Like, fucking one time I went to watch, what movie was it? Rogue One. I went to go watch Rogue One. There's just fucking people behind us that kept saying, "Oh, look, it's C-3PO" to their kid, and it's like, dude, shut the fuck up. No fucking shit, it's C-3PO, you fucking moron.
That shit, and then the kid was probably going 3, 2, 1.
I didn't really hear much of the kids from what I remember. All I remember was the fucking parents go, "Look, it's C-3PO. Look, it's R2-D2." Like, shut the fuck up. Do you think your kids are that fucking stupid? Like, give me a fucking break. God damn. And that's why I'm contemplating maybe I should just wait for the disc so I don't have to do that shit and have them slightly ruin my whole shit with Incredibles 2.
You have Redbox?
You have to have an account for Redbox? I thought you just go up to a machine.
No, but do you have one close by?
If I remember what Redboxes are, then yes.
Hey Mario, could you type in followage in
What?
chat?
Do
I want to
what?
see something.
Type what?
Type light typed in chat.
I still didn't hear you. Type what?
Exclamation point followage.
Okay. There we go.
1 year, 1 month, 2 days, and 20 hours.
You're welcome.
For what?
If you type it, you see how long you've been following somebody.
Oh.
Yeah, you go in Vandelia's chat, you type in the exclamation mark, and then follow age right after it, no space, no capitalizations, and it will say at username has been following Vandelia 1998 for, and then it'll tell you how long. And that's it. That's basically what he was saying. Schnick, why are you giving him that face?
Oh shit.
Alright, so...
You fucking spat in your eye?
So, Snick, are you streaming tonight?
I don't think so.
Because... Are you streaming tonight?
Me?
Do some more...
Did you just say... Were you about to just say shitty RPG?
Yes.
Because you can't say that because I already did it and
Or you can do,
cleanup isn't...
more Xbox Shrek.
I don't know.
Or you could edit on stream.
I don't think my computer can handle that, unfortunately.
Do stream editing.
Honestly, if I fucking tried that, I would probably break my computer.
The only reason I say I can't stream today is because my dad advised me not to stay up late because we're leaving in the morning.
I didn't even get to talk about my fucking road trip yet.
Okay, your turn. It's time for Mario's road trip story.
Yeah, what happened to me while I was gone?
You gonna change the topic, or are you gonna keep it there? Yeah.
Of course I'm gonna change the fucking topic. God damn it, highlight. Okay. No, not TG. No, not RPad! Okay. Oh my god, I can't type. There. Close enough. Okay. So, I complained about not doing shit, and basically my dad the next day was like, oh hey, you want to go on a road trip all the way to Flagstaff? And I'm like, oh, okay. So I take my stuff and I drive all the way to Flagstaff. On the way there, I had to deal with me being afraid that I was going to crash the fucking truck and driving at night with very low light conditions. Let me start with almost crashing. The reason why I say that was because I was driving a little bit too fast than I was comfortable with, and I thought, oh shit, what if the truck loses control or something? So I try lightly applying the brakes, and it didn't seem like it was working at all. It didn't, like, the truck just didn't do anything. I'm like, what the fuck? Why isn't the brakes working? So I had to slowly push it down further and further until it eventually started slowing the car down. And then finally I slowed it down enough to I was comfortable with. I'm like, oh, thank fucking God. And then shortly after that, I pulled over and went into a rest stop. And while I was in the rest stop, that's when Schnick and Vandelia were messaging me on Discord. So then later on, I'm driving again, and now it's nighttime, and I say there was very low light conditions, and I literally mean that because the fucking headlights on my dad's trucks are total fucking garbage because the plastic is faded as fuck, and the light on the actual truck, unless you have your high beams on, you can't see fucking shit. Like, the lights don't even go that far at all. I had to do like 40 to 45 miles per hour in a 75 mile per hour fucking highway because it was too dangerous to even fucking go any faster. Just ridiculous. And I had to use cars to my advantage.
Oh, I had a friend who died because of high beams. Somebody was high beaming him on a road and made him crash his car.
Wow. So yeah, fucking, I had to deal with that. There was one car where the fucking headlights on it were so good that the light itself was a fucking half circle that you could fucking see in front of you and on the sides of your car, and it's like, god damn, dude, you fucking have all this shit and I barely have any light at all. Like, I could barely see the fucking lines. So, oh no. Where's my mic? Okay, anyways, so yeah, barely saw shit. And then I eventually made it. So I think it was like over 100 miles to get to Phoenix to Flagstaff. So then after that, the next day we're coming back. First we go to an area called Munns Park, which is where my grandparents are living at right now. And we stayed there for a while. And then we're coming back home, and pretty much... Oh, wait a minute, actually... Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped something. Okay, we're going to visit some other person, and... Oh, yeah, we also stayed at my dad's friend's house. His name is Jim. And we're getting out of the truck to visit this other person, and... At this point, we already had breakfast. We went to this place right next to a Days Inn, which I guess is like a restaurant, and we had fucking breakfast there. And Jim had some alcoholic beverages, let's just say. I don't know what specifically, but he was kind of drunk, I guess. So, he was getting out of the truck, and he was in the passenger seat. I was driving, but, you know, it's whatever. So I fucking get out of the truck. He gets out of the truck. Before I fucking know it, he closes the truck door on his hand. And it's not like a couple fingers or anything. No, it's up to the fucking knuckle. And his whole fucking hand is in there, halfway in the door. And the door's all the way fucking closed. And the worst part is that I already locked the truck. So my dad tried running up to the door to open it, but of course it's locked, so he had to grab his keys and fucking get it unlocked. And, it didn't look pretty, I could tell you that much. It fucking bled.
And the hospital?
Well, actually, the funny thing was that at this place, it was like a retirement home, and they have medical people there, so... Yeah. And Jim, for some reason, decided to be fucking stupid and was like, oh no, I don't need a nurse to look at it. It's like, no, you're fucking being an idiot. Quit being a fucking idiot and let some fucking nurse look at it. So, yeah, that happened. And then after that, we went to Munns Park to visit grandparents. And then after that, I drove home. And, for some reason, on the way home, the accelerator went to shit because every time I pressed down on the accelerator, it barely seemed to actually accelerate the car. In fact, it was so bad that the fucking accelerator was pushed all the way down, and we would just slowly gain speed. I was doing like 40 to 50 miles per hour in a 75 limit highway, and I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with this truck? It's like broken or something. So I had to pull over to a gas station, had my dad look at it, and he put some more I don't know what you call it, like accelerator fluid or something, but whatever the fluid is for the accelerator, he put that in, and he drove for a little bit, and it seemed to work, so then he pulled over again, and I started driving the rest of the way home. So, yeah. That's my fucking trip. Oh yeah, and also fucking Munns Park and Flagstaff are way cooler in temperature than Phoenix. It's fucking ridiculous. Well, Munns Park is actually kind of hot for some reason. Like, fucking... It was stupid. But Flagstaff is nice.
That's a cool road trip story. I gotta remember when I have a road trip I think I told you this before, but here's my road trip story. Alright. I don't think a few road trips, but I remember the most was my 8th grade trip to Washington, D.C.
Wait, you had an 8th grade trip to D.C. too?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Probably wasn't as far as yours was, but...
What? Not as far?
What?
What? You said not as far?
Oh, yeah, I live closer to D.C. than you do.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
I'm only 2 states away. So I'll see it by myself. I got to see for myself. Then I got a seat next to my friend, but also a window hog. He always hogs the window. So I barely got the window the whole trip.
Wow.
So, anyways, on the way there, I think we saw Greece on the way there. Anyway, so me and my friend, I were like, we started playing a game, the sign game, where we find the sign, starts with a letter, and we find the whole alphabet. I'm like, I found all the way to P. My friend had given up. I think my friend given up after F or G. I'm like, no, I am playing this game. I'm like, so, as Nick knows, I'm a 100%er. in all things, even road games, I 100% that crap. So G. Meanwhile, I was flirting with the girl behind me, who I had a crush on at the time. we were talking. My friend, my toxic friend was sleeping, so I like pranked him. I made his chair recline all the way back. I'm like, hey, shove his chair forward. Like, okay, they're like, okay. He shoves the chair forward because he could like push it back from the back side. And he like whap, hit the chair in front of him. Like what was that? He's back to again. And I laughed and laughed and laughed. Anyways, so we pretty much drove all night. I probably fell asleep. Then in Washington, I was like, oh my god, 12 miles to Washington. All of a sudden, we were from 12 miles to Washington to 100 miles to Washington.
Oh.
Because apparently, instead of going straight through, we just had to go around the long way, the circle route, the other side.
Wow.
But then, got to Washington, and I finally got my cue from John Quincy Adams Road. One of the presidents. And then finally, I got all the way down the yield and then parking zone, and I won the game. And then we went to Washington, Had fun. Saw sight. The third day, I dropped my camera, and the film got exposed.
Oh.
Because this was an old school camera film, and it looks like I got 3 rolls not exposed, but my last row got damaged. So the camera fell open, and I saved most of the film, but the cool picture of me and the girl was ruined. So that was forever gone. And on the way back, we saw Star Wars original, and then apparently, as we got back, a lot of kids got suspended for shoplifting in Washington D.C.
I found my old flip phone.
And that was my road trip story. That I remember.
Wow. Meanwhile, on my road trip, I did plane trip to DC. I did some really fucking stupid shit. For example, putting a bunch of salt in Mountain Dew and fucking drinking it. Why? I don't know why I did that. That was fucking retarded.
Oh, Nick, do you have a road trip story to end it off on?
I have too many road trip stories.
Did you go to Washington, D.C. in 8th grade, too?
No, I did not. In 8th grade, I went to a freaking hangout place.
I think I had the teacher. I think the teacher. I might still have the t-shirt, but I doubt it fits me anymore.
Sorry that I'm not making much. Oh, I fucking found it. Thank you. I found the freaking accessory that lets you play DVDs on an original Xbox.
Alright, so I guess there's no stories from Snick. I guess we should wrap this up then.
I mean, I already told enough stories, I believe.
Alright, so what have we learned today?
Goddamn Barilli.
We've learned that Snick has bathroom issues.
Not anymore, thank God.
We've learned that if you're on a road trip, if you're going to hurt yourself, do that near a medical facility. And share the fucking window if you're on a bus.
Share the window.
And we've also learned that MarioTube's getting better at driving.
Oh, yeah.
And, alright.
Oh, yeah, one other thing.
The fourth.
One other thing, actually. I wanted to mention that fucking going on a road trip as a kid versus me driving the road trip are 2 completely different fucking things. And I actually enjoy driving the road trip better than just being in the car in the road trip. Oh yeah, and also, after driving for a while and being in the passenger seat again, things feel way fucking different.
Yeah,
that's what I want to mention.
So now you can go on a road trip to Brandon's house, then Snick's house, and my house.
Yeah, except unless my dad was coming with me, I don't have the ability to do that. But I could go by plane if I had money.
You like?
No, so you're not coming next month?
Actually, that's something I wanted to tell you about after the podcast, but I don't know if it's...
Well, it's not exactly the 4th yet. It's still 15 minutes, but anyways, happy Independence Day, everybody. Hope you enjoy your holiday. Never stop learning and enjoy the randomness. We'll see you Saturday. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Happy Independence Day. Don't get hurt.